The Detroit Lions are coming off that win against the Atlanta Falcons, and we are going into the Week 4 power rankings. Now, I have not seen these. This is going to be the first time I see them with you. I would assume that they would go up, but how far could they go up? The Eagles have won, are undefeated. The Falcons were undefeated, and now they are 2-1 just like us. But the teams that were above them, the Kansas City Chiefs, the San Francisco 49ers, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Buffalo Bills, they all won. So the Detroit Lions were 8th in the NFL power rankings. I'm going to say best case scenario is they are 6. But without further ado, let's check out the Week 4 NFL power rankings with NFL.com. So here we go. The number 1 team is the Miami Dolphins. So they move up 4 spots from 4 to 1. And how can you not, after putting up 70 points, just a few points shy of an NFL record? Number 2, I'm going to say, is the Kansas City Chiefs, the San Francisco 49ers. Okay, that makes sense. San Francisco 49ers have dropped 1 spot to number 2. Okay, so that means number 3 would be the the Kansas City Chiefs at 2-1, dropping 1 spot, going from 2 to 3. Number 4, I'm going to say is I don't know because the Dallas Cowboys have dropped. They were ahead. I'm not sure who 4 could be. The Philadelphia Eagles, dropping 1 spot. So I'm going to say 5. I'm going to think outside the box. I'm going to say 5 is the Detroit Lions, right? Because 5 is going to be the Detroit Lions. The Buffalo Bills. Okay, that means that 6 is the Detroit Lions. What? The Dallas Cowboys dropping from 4 to 6. So what did I say? Okay, 7. So we moved up. So initially I said probably 1 spot, right? But no further than 2. Here's what he has to say. I have a feeling the defense we saw getting worked over by Seattle in week 2 is not going to be the unit we see for most of the season. The performance Aaron Glenn's unit put forth in week 3 against Atlanta is more like it. So that means that he's saying that this is the defense we're going to see going forward. Though the Falcons don't yet have a dominant offense, they pose unique challenges to many defenses. Atlanta tried attacking DBs Jerry Jacobs and Brian Branch after their week 2 coverage challenges, but both stepped up and played well. In the Lions' first outing without C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Branch had a well of a game. He could be one of this defense's most important players soon. Well, here's what you don't know, pal, is that he already is. He's already one of the most important players on the defense. And I'm going to say he's the most important player in the secondary. That's no doubt. With C.J. Gardner-Johnson being out for most of the season, if not all of it, Brian Branch is going to pretty much, and I think he feels a different role than C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I think he brings, where C.J. brings that boisterous kind of attitude and haughtiness. I think that Brian Branch is more like a quiet assassin. He's one of those guys that's just going to come lay you out, not going to say much, put you on the dirt, and move forward. So I'm not surprised by that. We moved up 1 spot. I think maybe disagreeing with the Dallas Cowboys, to who they lost to, the Arizona Cardinals, who are slated to pick like top 3 to top 5, if not number 1 overall before the season started. So I probably would put us back to 6, but I think I do like 7. Now let's see let's look and see who at least the rest of the number 8, the Baltimore Ravens, number 9, the Cleveland Browns, number 10, the Green Bay Packers, number 11, the Cincinnati Bengals, number 12, Seattle Seahawks, Jacksonville, and Seattle was Seattle above us? No, they've been below us. Jacksonville falling 4 spots, the Saints, the Chargers, number 15, the Pittsburgh Steelers, middle of the pack at 16. Atlanta Falcons, wow. So we are a whole 10 spots ahead of them. That is crazy, but it tells you how much they think of our team. Now, I'm going to make a prediction. If we beat, depending on what happens on Thursday, we beat the Green Bay Packers, we lead the division at 3-1. Depending on what happens, I can see us moving into the top 5. If Dallas loses, we win. If any of these teams lose, I think we would probably stay behind the Miami Dolphins, the San Francisco 49ers. I think that we could see us either 3 or 4 next week, depending on what happens in Kansas. With Kansas City, Philadelphia, and Buffalo, I can see us moving up to 3. in the NFL. But that's fantastic, man. Let me know what you think in the comments below about the week 4 power rankings. Where do you think the Detroit Lions should be? Do you think they got it right? I think we should be ahead of Dallas. I really do, because we beat an opponent that was undefeated. They beat an opponent that was 0-2, or they lost to an opponent that was 0-2. So we should automatically jump them, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I want to know yours in the comments below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. And if you check the description, the Week 7 watch party is now active. The link is active. Check it out for Unos. It's going to be on the 22nd of October. We're going to have one every month, including a potential playoff one as well, because I think the Lions are going to make the playoffs. I'm probably not going to be able to afford to go to that game, so we'll probably have a playoff one as well. So check the description for that link and get your tickets starting early, man. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself, and as always, go Lions.